नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामी नित्य नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नित्य नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरादस्य ज्ञानांजन शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सखगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सखगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर् गोविंद सर्वकारण कारणम्। ओम तत्सत्। हरे कृष्ण। By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be very joyfully performed, and the everlasting time-tested knowledge, Susukam Kartum Avyam. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we are successfully now studying in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We are understanding about Krishna's, we have understood about Krishna's Visvarupa. Now we know how Krishna's Visvarupa looks like. That means there is no way we can even visualize. Arjuna himself, just seeing his Visvarupa in front of him, he was not able to really find out where it begins and where it ends. That's why Krishna said that Maya Tatam Idam Sarvam. So Krishna is expanding everywhere. Maya Tatam Idam Sarvam. So, but we can see Krishna's personal form, beautiful form, Shyama Sundara. By Krishna's mercy, he has performed so many wonderful leelas for us to just think about that right now and enjoy. All the wonderful pastimes what Krishna did. We just have to think about that. Our Lord Supreme Krishna, how he appeared in this world, and what are all his transcendental activities, and everything is there. So that means it's not only just to think, we have to read, we have to understand, we have to go through it every day. So much of knowledge is there for us to enjoy. These days, people waste a lot of time watching movies, serials, and web series, and all kinds of nonsense. We have to watch the series, Krishna's series, like what Krishna did. That's what is very important. However, Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, how did he appear in this world? What kind of transcendental activities Krishna did? So that's what is very important for us to know. So we have to spend time in doing that only, all the time. That's not boring at all. That's really what is going to take us to Goloka. All other things, watching everything else in this material world, is going to bring us back to this Bhuloka. So simply by leading a sedentary lifestyle, sitting in front of TV and wasting time and even talking about all useless things, politics and games and all kinds of nonsense things. We should be spending each and every minute only focusing on Krishna. Only Krishna's wonderful Leelas. So that's what is very important for us. So for that reason, Vyasadeva has given us Srimad Bhagavatam. He was not very happy after compiling all the Vedas. He was not fully satisfied. He was not fully satisfied after doing all these things, compiling the Vedas and writing this Mahabharata and everything. And his guru, Narada Muni, told him that to write about Krishna's Leelas. That's why he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. So that way, for us, we have enough resources to enjoy. Like yesterday, I was talking so much about enjoyment, happiness. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I wrote about. We have enough, more than enough resources, more than enough wonderful Leelas done by Krishna to enjoy all the time. Thinking about that itself brings us so much happiness. That's what we are supposed to do in our day-to-day life every day. So all the time talking about Krishna. Kadayantascha mam nityam. That's what does that mean? Kadayantascha mam nityam means. Bodhayantaha parasparam kadayantascha mam nityam. That exactly means all the time talking about Krishna only. That's what brings us happiness. That's what we are studying every day. But it's very important that we should be doing that. Then there is no time to lament. Na sochati, na kangshati. There is no need to lament. There is no need to hanker. There is no lamentation, no hankering. Brahma bhuta prasannatma na sochati na kangshati. So, all the time remembering about Krishna, talking about Krishna, and just enjoying, thinking about Krishna. So, that means there is no time to think or worry about our worries. Think to worry about anything else in this material world. There is no time to worry. There is no time to lament. That's how we need to keep ourselves extremely busy in Krishna's thoughts. It's not only this materialistic people, they may think that they're so busy, they have so many meetings to attend, they have so many decisions to make, and they have to meet so many targets, and they have to give so many deliverables and all kinds of nonsense things. They think they are so busy. But what is the final use of all these things? If we become even much more busier than them, thinking about Krishna and spreading Krishna's message and offering prasadam to Krishna and chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and participating in kirtans and all the time glorifying Krishna and every time Krishna, Krishna, like that, if we make our life very, 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 very Krishna conscious and keep ourselves extremely busy, then it's assured that we'll go to Goloka. Because we know very clearly from Bhagavad Gita that our next life, our next body depends only on what we are going to remember at the time of death. That what we are going to remember at the time of death. That's what our next body is going to depend on. We have to remember only Krishna at the time of death. So we need to make sure that. Antakalecha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaprayati sa madbhavam yati nasti atra samsya. So, at the time of death, if we remember Krishna, then we will go to Krishna, there is no doubt about it. So we have to prepare ourselves only towards that. Nothing else. Remembering Krishna at the time of death is very important for us. So, really, we don't know when we are going to die. That also we discussed so many times. So that's why we should keep engaged ourselves in Krishna's service all the time. Now, when our physical body is very active, when our karmendriyas are very, very strong, very active, very powerful, we have to engage all our karmendriyas in Krishna's service. That's what is very important. Without expecting anything in return. We have to use all our karmendriyas only in Krishna's service. Then, by Krishna's mercy, then at that time, because if we do so much of wonderful service to Krishna now, so then at that time we will be able to really focus our mind on Krishna. Because Krishna is saying that if we are engaged in his service all the time, then Krishna is going to give us the intelligence. So that means when we have the intelligence, we can control the mind by focusing our mind on Krishna, because that intelligence is very, very important. Buddhi is very important. Without buddhi, we cannot go to Krishna. Intelligence is very important. So how can we gain that intelligence? We have to act all the time with intelligence. We should focus our mind only on Krishna. We are able to understand very clearly how to sit and chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. How to focus our mind on Krishna. Everything Krishna is teaching us. How to not getting disturbed by the results of our action. That means how to detach ourselves from all the sense attachments. Everything Krishna is teaching very clearly in Bhagavad Gita. That's why Krishna says that when anyone listens to our instructions, our discussions, so that's what Krishna tells Arjuna, that they will definitely develop a love on me. Istaha shyamiti me mati. So that's what Istaha shyamiti me mati means. They will develop a desire to come to me. That's what is very important. So, for you. So, means with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, they develop a desire. So how we fall in love with Krishna, how we are going to develop that love on Krishna, that is possible with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge is going to make us to love Krishna so much. So the more and more we study, we understand about Krishna, we understand about this Bhagavad Gita, we understand about Krishna's wonderful Leelas, and then we ourselves get more and more attracted towards Krishna. That's what is going to take us to Goloka. That's what is going to ditch everything else in this material. that full faith and love on Krishna is going to definitely take us to Godam. So that way, this topmost secret, this Bhagavad Gita, all the 18 chapters, we are able to now understand fully. Every chapter, every sloka, every line, everything is so clear, very clear. So, Kesavarjuno Punyam, Samvadam Imam Asrausam, Adbhutam Roma Harsanam. So that's what Sanjaya says. So same thing to us also. By the mercy of Kesavarjuna, Krishna and Arjuna, so their Samvadam, so their equivocal discussion, instructions. So that's what is actually giving us so much of enjoyment. Now we can't even imagine a life without Bhagavad Gita, without knowing about, without doing anything for Krishna. It's very difficult. Actually, that's what is going to happen over a period of time with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and focusing our mind on Krishna and doing everything for Krishna. Over a period of time, we will become so much addicted to Krishna. So we will become so much dependent on Krishna that it will be very, very difficult for us to think about a life forgetting Krishna. That's not going to happen. It's very difficult because we have tasted Krishna consciousness, the spiritual enjoyment. So the spiritual bliss. So we want to enjoy it more. Like a materialistic person, when they find some taste in something, they want to get it more. But here, this happiness, what we are getting it by glorifying Krishna, by following Krishna's instructions, everything. So, for a period of time, we enjoy Krishna's service. We are able to see, experience that how Krishna is helping us, how Krishna is removing all obstacles in our life. Sarva Durgani Mat Prasadat Tarisyasi, Mat Chittaga Sarva Durgani. So we are able to see how it's happening in our life. So that way, when we taste this Krishna consciousness, we won't give up that easy. Not even that easily. We will not give up at all. We are attached to Krishna only. That's. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are now successfully studying in the 11th chapter, Vishwarupa. We are understanding everything in the Vishwarupa. So, in the sloka number 45, what we studied, Arjuna asked Krishna, Arjuna told Krishna that Adhishtapurvam Krishnoshmi Drishtva Vayena cha pravyatitam mano me Tadeva me darshaya deva rupam prasida devesha jagannivasa. Even though I'm happy by seeing the form which I have never seen, but because of fear, my mind is disturbed. Oh, Deva Rupa, you, Krishna, oh Devesha, oh Jahannivasa, Lord of the Lords, refuge of this universe, please shower your mercy by showing your Deva Rupa, your divine form. So Darshaya Deva Rupam. So please show your Deva Rupam. Darshaya means show your Deva Rupam. So that's what Arjuna is asking Krishna. After seeing this universal form, which I have never seen before, I am gladdened. But at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as the personality of Godhead, O Lord of Lords, O abode of the universe. And in the next sloka, Arjuna continued, Kritinam gadinam chakrahastam ichami tvam drashtum aham tataiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabaho bhava vishvamurte Gritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam. So I want to see the farm with Gritinam, with helmets and with clubs and with discs, Chakrahastam. So hastam in your hand with discs. So Chakrahastam. Ichami tvam drashtumaham tateva. So I want to see that form of yours that is with Chaturbuja, with four arms, four-armed form. That is Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbujena. O Sahasrabhago, Baba Vishwamurte, O Sahasrabhago, O thousand-armed Vishwamurti. So the Visveswara, oh, if thousand-armed universal form, I want to see your four-armed divine form, Deva Rupam. So that's what Arjuna is asking Krishna to show. Thousand-armed Lord, I wish to see you in your four-armed form, with helmeted head and with club, wheel, conch, and lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. That's what Arjuna. Now let us see what Krishna is going to tell. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam Rupam Param Darshitam Atma Yoga Tejomayam Vishwam Manantamadyam Yanme Twadanyena Nadrishtapurvam. That's what Krishna said. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, I have happily shown you. Maya prasannena. Prasannena means happily. Arjuna. Oh Arjuna, idam rupam param darshitam atma yoga tejo mayam vishwam anantam adyam. This anantam unlimited, original, this universal, viswam, tejo mayam with full of effulgence. So all such things I have shown you with my internal potency, Atma Yoga, so that Rupam Param Darshitam. Darshitam means I have shown it to you. So Prasannena Darshitam, I have happily shown this form to you, this Rupam to you, and other than you, no one has seen. And me Padanyena Nadrishta Purvam. So in the past, other than you, no one has seen this form which I have shown to you. That's what Krishna is telling about his Viswarupa. The Supreme Personality have I shown you by my internal potency, this Supreme Universal form within the material world. No one before you has ever seen this primal form, unlimited and full of glaring effulgence. So that's what Krishna is doing. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, no one has seen, Arjuna has seen, and because Arjuna explained to Krishna what he saw, so we have understood how Krishna's universal form looks like. That's what is very important. We are so fortunate. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 47, this sloka number 47 in the 11th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishwapadaye Krishna Prashtaye Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishwapadaye Krishna Prashtaye Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavali Paschatti Destan. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasad Gaurav. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Samataji
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you for this class, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Nitin Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
My Krishna speaks. I'm fine, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class. No questions for today. All Krishna's
Thank you.
grace. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Guruji, I was just thinking, just one observation. I mean, nowhere in Mahabharata do you have Krishna. He's being referred to as Krishna, Madhav, Keshav, Rishikesh. But I just noticed that in the Bhagavad Gita only, it says Shri Bhagwan Ovacha. So I was wondering, in this particular, just these kind of just these verses, every time Vyasa has written it, he writes Bhagwan Ovacha. What could be the the probable psychology behind it, or the reason for it? Sorry, reason behind
Because
that.
Krishna is the Bhagavan. Bhagavan means one who possesses opulences. That's what Bhagavan.
Yes.
So Krishna possesses all 6 opulences. So Vyasadeva's father, Parasara Muni. So he has given an explanation, definition of Bhagavan.
Okay.
So Bhagavan means Aishwaryasya Samagrasya Viryasya Yasasasriya Gnana Vairagyayoschaiva Sannam Bhaga Itingina. So Aishwaryasya means unlimited wealth. Aishwaryasya. Viryasya. Viryasya means unlimited
Bravery.
power. So Aishwarya, Shriya, unlimited beauty. So
Okay.
unlimited knowledge. All these things. So anyone who has got all these 6 things unlimited, so he is known as Bhaga.
Acha. Okay.
Bhagavan. So, but of course, Krishna, Arjuna is addressing, Sanjaya is telling Krishna is Rishikesha, Madhava, everything. Sanjaya says Arjuna calls all such things inside the sloka.
Yes.
But when Krishna talks, say Bhagavan, only that's what is happening. Yes.
Okay. That's a lovely explanation there, Guruji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Absolutely
Krishna,
clear.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
It's Mataji. Krishna's mercy.
And what you told about addiction is really now Bhagavad Gita has become an addiction now. Listening to it and knowing the
Yes. That's what.
everybody listening to the class also has become an addiction now.
Yes, Mataji, no doubt. No doubt, Mataji. It's all Krishna's mercy. It will all, he will make sure that we will go to Goloka. That is his job. He's all the time waiting when we will leave everything and come to him. That's what Krishna is waiting. He's eagerly waiting to receive us in Goloka.
Every
He
time
will
he will be
celebrate.
waiting and most of the time we won't go, means then he gets disappointed, I think.
That's correct. So he's eagerly waiting for that time we want to go there. So then he will be so happy. We will have big
So
celebration when we go there. Krishna will arrange big party there. Yes, Mother.
Oh, very nice. Thank you,
Yes.
Guruji.
Yes, Mother.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mother. Hare Krishna, Vishnu Vardhana Rao Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम
Dhanyavad
हरे
pranam.
कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा
Hare
हरे
Rama,
रामा
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
ரொம்ப நன்றி சார்
Nandi, Prabhu.
हरे
Hare
कृष्णा
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Brinda Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for the class. Nice to know that Krishna is full of all the 6 opulences which we
Yes.
have studied: power, his Aishwarya, his strength, his renunciation.
Hmm.
What else, Guruji, I missed?
All famous, all beautiful, all knowledgeful.
All attractive, yes, Guruji.
All
So it's so nice to revise every day from you, Guruji. True teacher in the truest sense. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Interesting session today also. Thank you Guruji for that. Today you have again reiterated that we have to do the efforts that we should be able to remember the Lord Krishna's name at the time of death.
Yes,
And I think our daily practice and our daily sessions will help in getting that ability. Thank you, Guruji, for wonderful class. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, Guruji, and the explanations. I think they were very nice.
Yes.
And also the questions which were asked by Mataji, that was really nice. So, thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Tapati Mataji, Tapati Ghosh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna
Pranam,
Mataji.
Dhanavad,
Pranam.
Long time we are very much eager to this class, and when you are absent, we are very much feeling empty. For this time, during this, the class is happening. Like that, the Mataji said that it is the addiction. That's so addiction is there.
Yeah, very much addicted. Yes, Mataji. This time is for
addicted
Krishna.
To this class. See, this is a wonderful class. My question is, Guruji, that Bhagavan says that nobody has seen this Vishwarupam before Arjuna. So at that time when Bhagavan was showing the Vishwarupam and Arjuna was observing that, at that time nobody has seen that, only Arjuna has seen.
That is true, because Krishna told in the beginning itself, you cannot see with your eyes, swachakshusa. So, dadami divyam dadami te chaksugu, pasyame yogam aiswaram. So, I will give you divine eyes by which you can. Natumam sakyase drastum anenaiva swachakshusa, divyam dadami te chaksugu, pasyame yogam aiswaram. So, you cannot see my Viswarupa with your own eyes. So, I will give you divine eyes by which you can see. So, that way Krishna gave divine eyes to Arjuna. He did not give divine eyes to anyone else. Yes,
but Guruji, all the goddesses there, they are present there. They have not also seen.
Nobody. That's why Krishna is telling in this sloka what we are studying today. No one other than you has seen this form in the past. That's what he's saying.
It's a wonderful explanation. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. And we are so happy. We are very fortunate that we are able to understand Krishna's Viswarupa, even though we don't have the divine eyes, but we are able to exactly understand how Krishna's Viswarupa looks, because Arjuna himself is describing to Krishna how he looks.
It's just our imagination. We are following that through that imagination, everything.
Yeah.
Like Sanjay has seen.
Yes.
Like.
So from the sloka number 14 to 30 slokas, 30th sloka, almost about 16 slokas, Arjuna is explaining in the 11th chapter all about Krishna's Viswarupa.
Guruji, one question is there. When you are teaching that Brahma Samhita, at that time I was absent. So if you again have will give that class for Brahma Samhita, it will be very much better.
Yes, Mother, I will definitely give it once we finish this entire Bhagavad Gita. And also previous recordings are there in our YouTube video. Maybe I will try to send you those links. You can go through it.
Okay.
But once we finish this, we will definitely study Brahma Samhita again. Yes, Mother.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you.
We will
Guruji.
study,
Thank
Mother.
you,
In future, we will study everything. Brahma Samhita, I am sure Krishna's mercy we will study. We will enjoy Srimad Bhagavatam. Everything will happen. Krishna's mercy is there with us. There is no doubt. Yes, Mother.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Ravindra Koil Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Radha Dandat Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu.
So grateful to you for a wonderful class and a very nice question answer session. No questions for today. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you very much for the class, Guruji.
Yes,
So when
Prabhu.
Arjuna asks Krishna to show his four-handed form, that is the form people were familiar with at that time of Narayana or
Yeah,
Vishnu
that
form
is
of
correct. Devarupa,
the
yeah,
Vishnu
Vishnu.
form of
Already,
Krishna.
already it was no. So that's why Arjuna clearly says that Kiritinam, Gatinam, Chakrinam, all such things. Yes, Mata.
Yeah. So with the Sudarshana Chakra, the conch, the
Yeah,
Gada
Vishnu.
and
Yeah.
lotus. So that form people were familiar with. Because that
That's
is the
correct.
form he reveals at the time of his birth also to his
Yeah,
mother and father.
to his mother.
That-
Exactly. Yes. In
So
the
that,
jail, inside the jail.
yeah. And also in the purport of Prabhupada, he mentions that when Krishna reveals this form, the universal form to Arjuna, the other disciples in the heavenly planets were also able to see it because of Arjuna asking him to reveal. So that's what he has written. Maybe that's what Tapti Mataji referred to when she asked. The other, devotees in the heavenly planets in the outer space could also see it. It's
They
written.
were longing to see
Ah.
his form very well, very much they were longing to see. But I remember what you are saying also. But now we are going only the sloka directly, correct? Everything. So
Yeah.
we
According to the shloka, Krishna says that I'm revealing it only to you.
exactly.
Yes, and
He
nobody
gave
else
the
has
divine
seen it
news.
before. So Krishna was then aware that there is a universal form of, Arjuna was aware that Krishna has a universal form, or he
No,
just asks him?
no, because it all continues from the 10th chapter. Because
Okay.
Krishna says in the 10th chapter, see, that's why the beauty of Bhagavad Gita, Mataji, it's so much beauty, it all flows very nicely from sloka to sloka, everything so nicely. In the 10th chapter, 4th sloka, Krishna himself tells Arjuna that Maya tatam vidam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina. Mastani sarvabhutani nachagam tesu avastita. So that's what he says in the 9th chapter. As I meant in the 9th chapter, Krishna tells, okay, in the 4th sloka. So then only Arjuna is asking, from there only is continuing, starting in the 10th chapter also, Krishna says that everything comes from me, I am the source of everything and all such things. So no one has seen me, all those things, correct? So that's why Arjuna is asking Krishna to tell all about his glories. Vistarenatmano yogam vibhutim cha janardana bhuyaka kadaya triptir shunvato naasti me amritam. So at that time only, when Arjuna asks Krishna's vibhuti in the 10th chapter, then Krishna explains so much. We already enjoyed everything. Krishna says that Antate pravakshami divyagi atma vibhudayaga pradhanyataka kurushesha nastyanto vistarasya me. So there is no end to my divine opulence. So I'll tell you the most prominent ones, correct? So even after saying everything at the end, Athava bahunaitena kimnyatena tavajuna vishtabhyaham idam kritsam ekamsena sito jagatu. So what need is there, Arjuna, for you to know all these things? If a single fragment of my energy, I pervade this entire universe. So then Arjuna is asking, you please show that universal form. If you think I can see it. Manyate yadi tat sakyam maya drashtum iti prabho. That's what. If you think that I can see your universal form, then please show it. That's what Arjuna is asking. So that way, Krishna himself tells Arjuna about that, then Arjuna is asking.
Okay. So up until that time, people have been seeing him only in fragments, his opulence in different, fragments, let us say. right? And this universal form is like the full, even the full we cannot say, we really do not know whether that also was
Krishna himself told Arjuna in the 9th chapter itself, he told that I pervade this entire universe in my unmanifest form, Jagat Avyakta Murtina. So this Viswarupa is nothing but that Avyakta Murti, Jagat Avyakta Murti, unmanifest form. Yes.
Okay, 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 Guruji. Very interesting and very nice, Guruji, to learn about all this.
Everything is so much science. Yes, Mother.
Yes, yes. And like you said, we are all waiting for the party in Goloka to all go there.
We'll enjoy there. And we can all meet one by one when we go there. We can all meet.
Yes.
We can Prabhupada there, everyone there. Yes.
Yes, 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 Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. An excellent class, an excellent explanation, Guruji. Really enjoyed the class, Guruji.
Yes,
Thank you
Prabhu.
so much, Guruji. Thank you so much. Guruji, I just wanted to ask you in recent days, there is Prana Pratishtha of Ayodhya Mandir.
Rama.
Someone sent a message saying that original Ram Mandir was, the Prana Pratishtha was done by Krishna. Is it correct, Guruji? Maybe someone has sent this message. I just wanted to recheck from you.
Maybe true, Prabhu. We have to find out from the Shastra.
Yes, Guruji,
Right,
maybe.
Because Krishna himself mentions about Rama in Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, Rama and Janak Maharaj.
Ramaga Sastra Brita. So,
Yes, Guruji.
I am Lord Rama. Like that.
Yes, Guruji, maybe. Thank
We
you,
already
Guruji. Thank you.
know that Rama is Krishna only directly. Even Brahma Samhita also says Ramadi Murtishu Kala Niyamena Tistan Nana Avatar Makarot Bhuvaneshu Kintu. So we know very well already, like Rama is none other than Krishna only.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu.
By the costless mercy of Krishna, I attended today's class, a wonderful class of Bhagavad Gita, which is everlasting knowledge joyfully performed. Krishna pervades everywhere. In today's lecture, it has been explained how we can derive unended happiness, enjoyment only by connecting with Krishna. We can see Krishna's, we can understand Krishna's Leelas. We have to watch Krishna's activities, Krishna's transcendental activities. Watching activities in the material world is no use. We have to spend each minute focusing on Krishna only. Krishna Leelas are very much enjoyable. Always thinking about Krishna brings us happiness, no misery, no time to worry, keeping busy in Krishna's time. Krishna keeps us busy always. We have to remember only Krishna at the time of death. Engage all our senses in Krishna's service. Focus on Krishna always. Krishna gives us intelligence. Krishna teaches us how to get detached from the material world. Knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we develop love on Krishna by focusing on Krishna, understanding Krishna's Leelas, rendering service to Krishna. We can go to Goloka. Over a period of time, we are so attached to Krishna. We derive spiritual enjoyment and we forget about other things, all material world. We enjoy Krishna's service. We know how Krishna helps us. Our attachment with Krishna grows gradually. Today's slokas in 46th sloka, Krishna
बेटे सुनो, ये थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा, ये फ्रिज को थोड़ा सा उसको.
With Kiritam, Shank, Chakra and Lotus in your four arms, Chaturbhuja, I want to see the divine form. In today's 47th sloka, Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, Arjuna says to Krishna, I am very much pleased, I am with you. That's why I have happily shown you this unending, Ananta, unlimited, primeval, divine form. In the past, no one has seen this other than you, full of glaring effulgence. That is what Krishna told in today's sloka. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for today's class. And Krishna has made us to join together. So your lecture and all our audience, we are getting together to understand what Krishna says. That is the wonderful opportunity given by the platform where through WhatsApp, YouTube, all this thing innovation has happened. So one thing it came to my mind, Krishna, avatar of Vishnu, there is no question of doubt. You cannot question now all 10 avatar. There are more avatar which is not been disclosed, or maybe it is in a micro level. It is not been, in the literature it came out. So overall, if you see, since he is the controller, time controller, and director of the whole universe, this film. So director knows which character to bring in, which character to give depth, and all these things he knows. So the characterization of Arjun and Krishna himself came to the world because he cannot come like some other Rupa. He has to come in a human being, Rupa only. Then only the sixth will not work out. So it is the director has already planned that each character will come in a Rama Avatara, in a Ram Rupa as a Purushothaman, and he married with one woman, and a lot of character in a Kali Yuga, we are getting it from that qualities, that characteristics. So many Mahatma, they have they devoted with Rama for his characteristics. Similarly, in the next Avatara, Krishna Avatara, so the love and other affections are given more importance. So earlier days, everything, people are not having the Rajo character. That is what my interpretation. The Rajo character, the materialistic character would have come when Krishna took birth or before that. Before that, things would have been different. To stabilize this entire thing, universe world, Dharma, so this all characterization has happened. So as a question by our Sumati Mataji and other audience, the thing is Vituran is also having that quality. He was narrating entire thing, Mahabharata warfield, whatever happening, he's translating it to Dhritarashtra. But he cannot see that Vishwarupa. The beauty of this is he could not able to see because that intelligence has been given only to Arjuna to see that. That is also a purpose that getting translated through Arjuna to many of the mankind's. That is the way we understand all this thing. Prabhupada's great teacher, they bought all this thing. Prabhupada has established for this modern world what is necessary, and he drafted on an original form, and you are giving lecture based on that foundation. So it is innovatively things are happening, but that seed has been put in during this Mahabharata time. That is why we are understanding this Krishna quality and what has happened 5,000 years back. Slowly we are getting to know. So this is very important. I don't know. As Jyoti Mataji is telling, whatever we have done in a previous thing, we don't know the past. So there is a profit and loss account and balance sheet. So we need to go the same designed way what has been given. Only thing is, in every field there is a corrective measure. So if we go and devote our Krishna, so whatever the past sins, we can get away from there. From next Janma onward, we can get a ticket in a Goloka. So we can't get it immediately the next year or anything. We have to wait. But definitely it will happen when your past sin is gotted through your right karma. So the karma palan has to come in the next generation. That is what we are devoting. Otherwise, we'll be revolving around this materialistic life all over the time. Again, we take birth and we'll do sin, and there will not be a moksha. So Krishna has given a clear path for us how to get the moksha. So we valuable time of our lifetime, we can do something which will make him happy. So definitely each good efforts cannot go waste. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. So slowly we are getting into the mode on a day-to-day basis. We are improving. Our mental strength has improved day by day. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Very nice class. I am very extremely enlightened by this class. And Arjuna is the only devotee, a disciple, real student. And really, he is the only God, see the universal form, and nobody has seen before it. That kind of intensity, Josoda and Yudhishthira, other some God, the universal form, not in that kind of intensity, that kind of depth, that kind of magnitude you could find. So this is, he's lucky. But Arjuna, Krishna is so pleased with his behavior. He realizes what mistakes he has done. Once when you ourselves realize that mistake, what I have done wrong, so that is the greatness. That's why he is totally surrendered to Lord Krishna. And here it is quite heart-touching that, and very deeply moving. I was moved by the Arjunas, the great words, and we are fortunate enough to listen to Gita. Otherwise, if Bhagavan Krishna doesn't give that kind of knowledge to Gita to us, because of Arjuna only, we got this class. And Prabhupada also rendered great service by this ISKCON. So really, we are extremely happy that we should be much more devoted. I am living in such a worse society. Still then, I am trying my best. I am totally disturbed by this atmosphere. Still then, I am struggling hard to be connected with Lord Krishna. Every moment I was tortured, mentally and physically in this world. And still then, not only in the colleges, the teachers are also very arrogant, drunkards. If the teachers, now I find teachers are dumber and students are deep. The students won't listen what we are saying. They are not listen because this is our wrong. And we are blind also. Teachers, whatever you see, is just to watch it and don't. We are not proper teachers. 99% teachers in India, they should give this knowledge, spiritual knowledge to the classes. Only the bookish knowledge. This is not the spiritual knowledge. Unless they get the students, they get the spiritual knowledge, they cannot build the right kind of personality. It should be compulsory, mandatory Gita. All students should read it, avail this opportunity. And government or we people, we should protest and rather convince to the government. Who is the government? We are the government. We the people won't realize the importance of Gita. Even you give the full free class, only 10-15% persons are attending. How 150 crores or more than that Indian population. And we are teaching in such a way, one should not miss this class. I am surprised and how the people are leading their life. They are in the wrong path. And we are lucky that maybe late, I am feeling guilty of myself. Why didn't I get this knowledge from since childhood? I realized, and I should be much more devoted to Lord Krishna. When I retire, I will go to nearby Puri or that nut place. Only 1 year is left. Till then, I have to tolerate this place. I am born here. I have no single person to share my feelings. I am living in a society where I was born. I have no relation with a single person. Nowhere, all my devotees, other devotees are present. They have relatives. They have their own native place. But I am only one. I feel that I am lucky that I have no persons. I have no relatives, nothing. I am living such a worse society that, but till then I am positive. The Lord Krishna is merciful, but you don't have, only you connect with Lord Krishna. Every moment The principal is a drunkard. The principal is misbehaving me. And other teachers are not cooperative. They are not also using vulgar words. This is the worst place in the world where I was born. Still then I tolerate. Their mentally and physically I was tortured. And what to do? I cannot leave the job. And within 1.5 years, I will try my best to be transferred. I will try. Again, came to know some resources. I will try my best. But Lord Krishna is always, I believe, because of your mercy, Guruji, because of your blessings, I am still all the problems. Really, I am very happy. I am very thankful, Lord Krishna. And Guruji, I am really very getting emotional because of your class. I will try my best to devote to Lord Krishna. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji.
Krishna's mercy is that he will take care. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.